When I was serving with I Have a Dream of Boulder, I was able to work with a class of 8th graders, and my responsibility as the AmeriCorps volunteer was to coordinate enrichment activities, to be there for the after-school program, to track their grades, make sure they were getting the support that they needed in school in order to be successful. One of those students was Kenny.
Darcy was like an AmeriCorps service member that worked with I Have a Dream when I was in 8th grade. And she was basically a one-man show. Normally you would have 2 AmeriCorps members, but she was just one, and she had to work with like 35 kids by herself. And that's how I really got to know her and met her.
And at the time that I was doing AmeriCorps, my mom was in the state legislature. And so it just happened to work out well for me to plan an enrichment activity at the Capitol for the kids who wanted to go to meet my mom and to see how the Capitol functioned. And Kenny was one of the students that came on the field trip, the enrichment activity to the Capitol, and I have a picture of Kenny and my mom at the Capitol.
And at the time, Diane Primavera was a state representative of Colorado. And we got a chance to tour the Capitol and meet a politician. And as a kid, I always wanted to get involved in politics. And so Darcy basically took us on a field trip, and we were here 10 years ago in like 2008.
Kenny was one of her students, and so I connected with Kenny and watched him and watched his really positive outlook. And so when it came time to hire someone here as the front person for the office, I thought nobody could be better than Kenny, who was bright and friendly and upbeat, and he'd given back in AmeriCorps as well, given to the campaign. And I just felt like it was really important to give him an opportunity.
So yeah, my role now is I'm the executive assistant to Lieutenant Governor Diane Primavera. I do for scheduling, I do office management. I'm kind of like the everyman of the office at the moment.
I don't know if that had an impact on Kenny. I like to think that it had an impact on Kenny, but that was really the goal of our work, was to expose these kids who may not otherwise have an opportunity to learn about these types of jobs in the future through the I Have a Dream program.
Your service as an AmeriCorps member will inspire others, just like John Kennedy inspired me, just like I inspired my daughter, just like my daughter inspired Kenny, and who knows who Kenny will inspire as he goes through life. So it's an inspiration to other people, and that's really important.